Greetings, galactic starseeds of eternal light. I have one thing to say to you all today. Wow. And transmission, namaste. But you all know what I'm saying. Can I get a big wow? Another line I like to say is, you can't make this stuff up. With these energies coming in today, I will summarize it all with, oh wow. The 2222 portal is fully open. Every moment was a synchronicity today. I can't even keep up with it all. But you all know what I'm saying. What came through in the symphony this morning as I connected to the Great Spirit, to Source, was, beloved one, you are doing your best. And we are doing our best. And if we dive deep and contemplate on this mantra, this code of thank you for doing your best, does not mean we don't strive to do better or strive for greatness or abundance. But in the circumstances of your life, where you are right now, in eternity, in this timeline, you can only do your best. And let that sink in, because this is transcending judgment, from judging ourselves and others into non-judgment, non-attachment. And if something arises, either externally or internally, we can brush it off by saying, none of my business. It could be a thought, a feeling, an interaction, a manifestation. If it causes disturbance in your force field, you can just simply say, none of my business. This is a simple practice, but very effective if used frequently. So with this 2222 energy coming in today, we're getting fully activated, fully awakened, fully connected. Today we had a 28 hertz Schumann spike on the Schumann resonance and an overtone frequency in the tones of ECC 48, energy of collective consciousness, which is showing up on the Schumann charts on disclosurenews.it. We'll get more into that in the future. But with these timeline leaps, accelerations, and time dilations, with the expansion and the compression breakthrough, or the breakthrough compression, however you want to look at it, breaking through all separation, all veils, remembering who we truly are. 444 just came through. Again today, the whole ring of fire lighting up around the Pacific with the Lemurian energies. And more activations in Puerto Rico with the Atlantean energies. We had a 4.6 movement in Western Shizang, Russia, the largest today, 5.7, Puerto Rico 3.0, Philippines 5.0, Indonesia 4.4, Japan 4.6. So the Earth, as she rises, Pachamama rises through this ascension. These energies are manifesting and releasing in many ways. We're feeling this in many ways, and many people over the last few days, week, even today, are speaking of this strange feeling in the solar plexus, almost a twisting, a turning, some a pain and expansion, some feel a bloating, a feeling like pregnancy kind of energy, like the birthing of something new, coming through that solar plexus area into the lower dantian, into the root chakra, as we anchor our highest codes into the field, into the grids. We're going to start today's first transmission from Isis Channelings 22022020, from the darkest night, the new light of 22. At the midnight hour of the darkest night of the year, Maha Shivaratri at 12 a.m. with the morn of 22/2/2020, February 22nd, is born. It is not just a new day that will be born, a new light will be born, the consciousness of 22. The consciousness of 22 intrinsically connected with the intergalactic council of 22 star nations and deeply associated with Earth's ascension plan, the highway that allows for the communication between Earth, our galaxy, and the Council of 22 has not had clear passage. 22/2/2020 combines the astrological planetary effects of Maha Shivrati 21 midnight to 22 morning. On this night there is a natural upsurge of energy in the human being. This is a day when nature is pushing one step towards one's spiritual peak with the significance of the consciousness of 22, which was birthed on the solstice, December 22, through the goddess gateway of 12/21, December 2019, but has been in a holding space of 0. Chrysalis of the spiral of multiple potential outcomes since then. The energies worked individually and on a planetary level to clear karmic plus self-serving narcissistic attitudinal debris so that a clear pathway is finally established between us, the planet, and higher consciousness of 22 via the Intergalactic Council of 22 Star Nations, which is integral to our ascension pathway. Earth's ascension is an integral to the Star Council of 22, as their assistance is for our ascension. The primary factor here is the light quotient held by the service to all frequency, which is finally tipping in our favor. The process of reconnection of the highway is being felt by Gaia, with her recent spikes in the Schumann resonance frequency, peaked at 78 yesterday. Individually, you will feel it in your high heart, your direct channel to the divine, and the soul star chakra, karmic plus Akashic records. Maha Shivratri is the night of the mighty Shiva, monad of the blue ray of the power, protection, wisdom, and will of God. No coincidence that it is from the womb of the darkest night of Shiva. Shiva stands for that which is not. The light of 22, that which is essential for the foundation of the consciousness of 22, is made manifest. 22 is the emperor and the empress, the foundation and the manifest potential, the building blocks of a new age. We are the master builders, the conduits, the co-creators. 22022020 equal 10, alpha plus omega, the womb plus creation manifest. The past 2 months have been spent in the 0 holding space of a spiral of multiple potential outcomes. The light will be born on 22/2/2020. Know that the key has been turned, the lock clicked open, the door yields. The pathway now begins to manifest. And though we may not clearly see the path yet, and we may not feel fully equipped to tread these new pathways opening now, know that all that you need you will manifest along the way. For only when you set out on the journey do you gain the tools, wisdom, inner guidance, and courage to navigate through. Faith, courage, integrity, grace, and humility is what you need to carry within you. The rest will all fall into place in divine timing. Together as master creator builders, we create a new higher vibrational foundation for a new golden age. Be in light, in joy. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. From Linda Good McGillis, The Attainment of Bliss. 5D, the fifth dimension, is ethereal. Ethereal means extremely delicate and light in a way that seems too perfect for this world. Fifth dimension is not a place, it's an energetic vibratory frequency. A frequency obtained within the unification of all bodies that make up the toroidal field of the physical body. We are not leaving to the fifth dimension. We are pulling the fifth dimensional energy and frequency to the 3D experience, which in turn evolves the thought consciousness of the mothership Earth. We are not leaving the disk plane of duality, we are shifting its consciousness, how the mass population unconsciously and consciously thinks. In turn, the higher consciousness dictates higher ethics, morals, integrity, truthfulness, and the behaviors of humans. The state of bliss is the allness, nothingness of the Creator. For the human body, this is an energetic foundation upon which experience can be built upon. It is not an every moment experience on the 3D duality plane of existence. The duality real-time existence shifts from polarity opposition to polarity complements and perceptual viewing, seeing the human vessels shift the dual thought processing from an either or to contrasts of uniqueness and experiences. It's a frequency vibrational energy of experiences blended of the 5 physical senses with the 5 subtle senses of the spirit, the blending of all emotions, all feelings, all thoughts to be consciously experienced. The human will still experience and have experiences of grief, sadness, pain, anger, etc. The difference is with an energetic foundation of neutral, unconditional love rather than an energetic fear foundation. The human being reacts, responds, behaves from a more balanced, harmonized, trusting, peaceful heart center versus a walled, wounded, distrusting heart center. On an energetic fear foundation, the experiences of feeling bliss, joy, peacefulness was dominantly suppressed by a consciousness of thought that dictated anxiety, stress, and pain. On the 5th dimensional frequency foundation, the dominant thought consciousness is more joy, peacefulness, blissful in its experiences versus anxious and stressful. It's a real-time existence of dual polarity experienced with a triality-aligned consciousness. Awakening does not take us out of the experience of the full range of emotions to where the human is always in a state of bliss. It awakens us to be more responsible in our behavior. From Linda Good McGillis, from Gaia Portal, salients are lost in the planetary commotion. Great leaders of higher energetic realms come to aid. Strength of spirit is encouraged. Micronics have faded. From Gaia Portal, today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 223, Blue Lunar Night. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are polarize, challenge, and stabilize. It is the 2nd day of this current wave spell, which is always challenging. Like any journey, you must prepare, pack, and plan. A wave spell journey is no different. The 2nd day is about looking at the challenges you face so you may polarize them and proceed. These can be tough days, but if you are conscious of the process, it can be much easier. Think of it as an exercise in problem solving. Today is Blue Night and it represents dreaming, abundance, and intuition. These days are very dreaming, a great time to take your dreams off the back burner and give them some attention. The Blue Night also brings abundance, and so expect some to come your way. Practice saying abundance out loud because it's a sure way to attract it. By showing you appreciate the abundance you already have, your glass is half full, not half empty. The guide today is the Blue Eagle, the visionary. The eagle invites you to see things from a higher vantage point, and with this view you will have a greater understanding of what to do about your dreams. The eagle also represents creativity, suggesting that once you see the bigger picture, your best course of action is to come up with creative solutions. And from Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Lunar Night, Kin 223, 20 February 2020, 2222 New Earth Gateway, Power of Collective Abundance. 2020, 2222, 2222 New Earth Galactic Reactivation. 20 The Awakening, a call to action. 2 Partnership Cooperation. 22 Master Builder, Architect of Peace. 8 Abundance Infinity Flow. Kin 223 equals 7 Magic, Spirituality, Mysticism. Another huge code reactivating the 22. Code building a new foundation of abundance for New Earth. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Time to anchor the big dream for more abundance to flow into your life and our planet. Today is the day 2 in the wave spell of Icke, sometimes pronounced Ish, depending on the dialect. The white wind who holds the power of spirit, where we are becoming hollow vessels for spirit to work through our being. Today we are questioning the polarity challenges interfering with anchoring God's big dream for collective abundance on Earth. Tone of creation, lunar. Tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Today we are focused on the physical plane and how we can anchor the collective dream of abundance in our physical reality. A day filled with uncovering how you can transcend the seesaw challenges to infinite abundance, examining and questioning the separation between the haves and the haves not, It is time to balance and harmonize this discrepancy. It is time to step out of the duality game and all its possible challenges in order to move into more constant flow. Polarity reveals your conflicts, struggles, and the apparent separation created by our beliefs in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliance. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the opposites in polarity to giving and receiving abundance. Allow yourself to receive and keep the flow of prosperity continually moving like the wind. Note, be mindful of any conflicts, relationship challenges that arise today, revealing what needs to be addressed in order to reach equilibrium and harmony in your life. Today's question is, how can I harmonize any obstacles, challenges, in order to anchor collective abundance and bliss on our beautiful, bountiful planet? Divine blessings for anchoring fearless divine abundance today. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 223, Blue, Lunar Night. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to dream. Stabilizing intuition, I seal the input of abundance. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of vision. And there we have it today for this powerful 2222 gateway portal, with several more coming up in the future as we transition into the 2/29/2020, which is a leap day, very powerful portal. The 2222 with the 11, the portal within the portal, the dream within the dream. And through this ascension process, beloved beings of light, we are waking up from the dream spell, the dreamer, waking up from the dreamed, waking up from the matrix, the simulation, the illusion, into that which is real. This is what is the shift, this is the great awakening, and this is what we are all in the midst of the process of accelerating, this quickening of consciousness, or this quantum leap of consciousness, however you like to look at it. The quantum leap of Homo sapien into Homo luminous, light body. And this is something we have all trained for over many millennium. The highest of the light, the highest of the angels came here on this mission of the freedom of consciousness, the awakening of consciousness, and to activating the full potential, the full codes, the full activations of our true selves, which is the eternal bliss conscious, or bliss consciousness, what we can also call cosmic consciousness, fully activating through the sacred vessel, through this rainbow bridge of the holy temple within the kingdom of heaven, within you, divine one. So you can go there now, go there every minute, and we need the reminders, the guides, the signposts to remember that we are the creator that created this. Our true selves, our highest self, is one with source. Creator source, what we may call the unborn mind of Buddha. So feel into that energy of the golden light that leads to the still white magnetic light at the center, which connects you fully back to source. And this is a conscious journey, a quest that we're all on. It's like a great mind once said, we are God, playing hide-go-seek with itself. We manifest the creation, we put our awareness into that creation, forgetting that we are the creator, all in the process of waking up. Brahma fell asleep, all for the joy of waking up. And let us not forget that, divine ones. For through that knowledge, through that information, through the wisdom, we go on that quest, that journey, the odyssey that leads us back, fully conscious, returning and remembering the eternal, unknowable mind of the great mystery. So please leave a comment below on what you're experiencing on these powerful, intense galactivation days. Let us know what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you're thinking on all levels and all timelines, here now, in this vessel, in this sacred temple, as we create the sacred space for all of humanity. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to subscribe to get notifications on future uploads. Thank you for joining us today, angelic beings of light. I do love you all. Namaste.